Hello, and welcome to Alumni Focus, where we highlight successful alumni from the UNF School of Communication. I'm Paola Lorenzo, a 2018 graduate and liaison for our Alumni Association for the School of Communication. Today's guest on the show is Foad Zabaneh, who is currently employed as a photojournalist at WJXT Channel 4 here in Jacksonville. He's also a 2020 graduate from our program, so let's get right into it and see what he's been up to since graduation. Hello, Foad.
Hello, Paola. How are you doing today?
So good. Thank you so much for being here and for coming back to visit us and talk about yourself, right?
Absolutely. It's a pleasure. This place is so dear to my heart, so anytime, I'm down for it. I love it.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with your journey, where it started. What made you want to study multimedia journalism when you became a student here?
Oh, that's a long story. Well, in 2004, I'm from Egypt. Yeah. In 2004, we came as a family to visit the United States, and my aunt took us to Disney. The moment I walked into Disney World, I have been just drawn to everything I saw there, like the shows, the parades, the movies, the 3D, and since that moment I just, that's what I want to do in my future. Skip forward so many years later, we moved here in 2012 from Egypt, and I started applying for schools, and then I knew that UNF, they do have a good communication school, so I just applied. I started studying here, and since then I have been working in Channel 4.
Tell us about your role at WJXT.
Sure. I started as an MPP, multi-platform producer, which is an editor, and I used to edit all of the video pieces that pops on the screen live when the anchor is reading all the news, and then I was promoted to be a photojournalist, which is simply I just go out with reporters and anchors, and we just record and film everything they want us to do, and we do also live shots. I mean, we go live from multiple places, depends on the news, whether it's breaking news or any type of other news that they wanted to cover, we do that as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow. So just hearing where you started and where you are now is incredible. So fill in the blanks a little bit for us. Okay. For your time here at UNF when you were a student in this program, what are some of the best memories or takeaways that you can share with anybody watching?
Teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers are always like a key point in the life of a student, and it can literally change it 180 degrees. If you have a good teacher, you know very well that you're going to be successful in your life. But if you have a teacher that doesn't really care, and it's just a job for him, you're not going to feel it. But the teachers here were just incredible.
I could not agree more. I feel like the faculty and all of my professors when I was a student here is what made the impact. Exactly. And what really drove my motivation. They lifted me up and encouraged me as a student. So It's so wonderful to hear that you agree.
True.
Wow. And okay. Were there any classes that stood out to you or anything from the program that really drove you?
Two specific classes, the multi and single cam with Professor Frank.
Okay.
And also when we were asked to do the games with Professor Deely, they had us put our hands on actual cameras. We used to do the games. We used to direct, shoot, edit, do everything. That type of practical practice is the thing that really sticks into our brain, and you're gonna remember it all your life.
Of course, and I'm sure that made you feel more prepared when you went to go start your career, correct?
That's true, absolutely.
That's so, it fills my heart because that's the whole point, right? Our faculty really are dedicated and they want to develop us as students and they want to see you flourish and grow. So I love hearing that from you. What kind of advice would you give to current students right now that were in the spot that you were before and they might be thinking, okay, what is the next step? What should I do? What kind of advice would you give to them?
Follow your dream. Don't ever give up on your dream. Know there will be a lot of it's like stairs. You take it step by step. There might be a broken stair in the middle, maybe some difficulties, but just if you do whatever you can to go over it and just pass it, you'll definitely reach your dream. And then networks. You try to do as networks as much as you can. Try to go and meet people. Don't ever say no to an opportunity. Opportunities comes only one time. If you take it and use it, that would be great. If you don't, you're not gonna move forward in your life.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So we have this Alumni Association where we try to put on events and have alumni come out. And it's been incredible seeing the students and the past alumni that we get to these events. So would you say like that is a great opportunity to network and just meet people and see who else is here from our university and still in the Jacksonville market?
Of course, absolutely. Let me tell you something. If when I got my job at Channel 4, it came from the school.
Yeah.
When I was asked to do my internship class, the company that I just submitted my papers to and accepted, unfortunately they stopped working during COVID. So I emailed one of my teachers, and he immediately just suggested few names. I emailed these two names, and I got my internship there. They loved my work, and they gave me the network to Channel 4. So just networking is very important. Just get to know more people. Just show what you do. Show what you know how to do. Show your work. That's how you're gonna get your job. That's how you're gonna reach your dream.
Absolutely. It's not only being able to showcase your work, but also your work ethic and your ability to communicate, because this is overall the School of Communication. So what would you say to a student who's thinking about majoring? They might not be in the program yet. They might be a freshman or even a high school senior looking into exploring what kind of programs are out there. If they are thinking about communication, what would you tell them they need as far as skills or what would make them stand out?
Give it a try. I mean, like if you have it in like if you like to hold the camera and just go and take pictures or shoot videos or just edit videos together, just give it a try. Come, just get to know the teachers, get to know the professors, the faculty, talk to students, talk to them about their experience, how they think about it. And I'm sure that if you're really interested in it and you love it.
What kind of advice would you give to students who might be freshmen or even high school seniors who are looking into exploring a different option or an undergraduate program and they have no idea what to do, and why should they consider communication?
The good thing about I did not study high school here, but the good thing about high schools here that they prepare you to what you're looking forward in your future in college. So I know few schools that offer like communication, television, film classes. So this is a good start. If you just see yourself getting drawn into these classes, that's a good sign. Just feel free to come by and ask teachers, ask faculty members, talk to students how they think about it. And if you see yourself really interested, so probably that's the sign for you to, okay, well, you can literally start here. That's like the start point for you.
Yeah, I really think it's about not even, like if you don't know, you won't know until you try.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is just try it out, really experience it. This School of Communication gives you all of the resources that you need to really experience what it's like to be here in a studio and to practice, whether it's with your professors or with your classmates or out in the field in an internship. You really have the resources that you need, and trying it out and seeing if you like it and moving forward with that.
And that was the case with me. When I started studying here, okay, well, I'm studying what I want to study. I'm enjoying it. But I was a little shy, maybe because English is not really my first language, so I was a little shy, or maybe because I'm still new to the culture. So I was shy to ask around and talk to students. But when my professor just insisted, okay, well, you need to try that. You need to operate cameras. You need to go and direct. You need to do sound. When I put my hands on all of these resources and experiences, I mean, like it's a completely different experience.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, we're so happy to have you. Thank you so much for coming back to campus to visit us. And thank you all for joining us today. If you're a UNF School of Communication alumni or current student, or you're about to graduate, please join us on social media. Reach out to me directly on LinkedIn. We want to connect with you. We want to network with you. And we want to invite you to hang out with us at our next alumni events. So please look for me, Paola Lorenzo. We'll see you next time on Alumni Focus.